Back, everybody. He is pushing for more power to police digital assets and says that nothing has changed since the collapse of FTX. Joining us on set right now is CFTC Chairman Russ Behnam. And Chairman, thank you for being here today.
Thanks, Becky. Good to be with you.
Got a lot to talk about, but why don't we start on this note? We had a guest who was here earlier, Jeremy Allaire from Circle, and he basically said one of the big problems they're still facing is this turf war to figure out how digital assets are going to be policed. It does not feel to me like much progress has been made on that front. It's crazy how long this has taken to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken a bit longer than I would hope. We've talked about this on several occasions over the past couple of years. And I think members in Congress are trying to figure out the landscape. We have a lot of regulators in the U.S., both on the market side and the banking side. But ultimately, I've said this for a while, there is a gap in regulation, and Congress is going to have to step in and really overcome this feeling of not wanting to legitimize the technology and seeing this as not something that's tenable or sustainable. I think
it's here.
It's here. It hasn't gone away, and we're seeing it with the price of some of the bigger coins. And there are issues around regulation in terms of customer fraud and manipulation, but then some of this illicit activity and terrorist organization use, I think, should be really concerning for members of Congress and all of us as Americans, quite frankly.
I mean, that seems like an easy bipartisan fix, but just knowing how politics works, you're probably not likely to get a clean bipartisan issue with that without weighing into the areas where there is a bunch of argument back and forth.
I kind of view this as like a three-legged stool. You have the AML KYC issues, which is really around the illicit activity and the terrorist financing. You have the stablecoin issues, which I'm sure Circle and Jeremy were speaking to you about. And then you have the market structure issues, which is very important to me as a market regulator. And I think a lot of momentum has been around the AML KYC because of some of this information.
Wait, back that up, around the what?
The anti-money laundering and know your customer.
Thank you.
So, and that really goes to the heart of some of the issues that we've elevated at the CFTC around Binance and things that they were doing. But a lot of members are very focused on that. I'm very focused on markets. There's a lot of focus on stablecoins.
What do you see as the distinction between the way you think about crypto and the way Gary Gensler thinks about crypto?
Well, you know, we have the products trading on our markets, and I think really, and we've talked about this in the past, it's a matter of what is the investor, what is the buyer of the tokens getting with its purchase of a token, whether it's Bitcoin, ETH, or anything else. And, you know, I've said this very clearly. I've said it many times. I stick to what we have as the legal precedent and what we're seeing on our markets. And, you know, under existing law, many of the tokens constitute commodities. And under this rubric, there is a gap in regulation, and I need Congress to step in. And the fact of the matter is, we've literally been talking about this for years, and we still don't have a regulated environment or a regulated entity.
It's crazy.
But like when you guys get in a room together, is it like a brawl, or is it like we completely agree and we're totally simpatico and it's all cool?
Look, I'll use this stage to just dispel any of that rumor or any of that myth. We get along quite well. We have shared values and shared interests in protecting markets, protecting the U.S. financial ecosystem, and then ultimately protecting customers. It really is figuring out how existing decades-old law fits within this new technology that seems to be changing and ultimately needs a new way of thinking around policy and legislation.
But you guys aren't going out to lunch or dinner together, are you?
We have a great relationship. We're very busy. If we could, I'm sure we would, but things are fine.
But can I just ask what happened with Binance, with the settlement that came out? I mean, it's shocking, the stuff that you guys found, that you had them dead to rights on admitting. And it feels like CZ is getting off with a slap on the wrist relative to Sam Bankman-Fried. What happens? What's the difference between the two?
Well,
I know he wasn't stealing customer funds, but the stuff that he was admitting to doing, flouting law intentionally, flouting U.S. law, it was pretty extreme.
Well, look, we have over $4 billion in fines on the criminal and the civil side, CFTC, Justice, and Treasury. Obviously, there's the criminal side, so he will be going to jail. The sentencing will be in a bit of time. So I think law enforcement, both criminal and civil, we work together. We feel like we got the bad actor here, and it's sending.
And you think he's going to? You think he's going to jail?
Look, those are the charges. We'll obviously see what.
I know, but he's got to be in the right jurisdiction so you can take him to jail if you wanted to take him to jail.
Is that part of the problem? Is he was in a country that doesn't have an extradition treaty with the United States, so if he doesn't agree to it, it's going to be a lot harder to pin him down.
Look, I don't want to talk about the criminal side. We were focused on the civil side. There's a lot of issues, but I think we got to a good solution, and we're very proud of what we were able to accomplish collectively as a U.S. government. Bring this